See, that's why no one wants you around, Katsumi. Not me, not Baki, not even your own damn father.
It was only on a whim that my father, Doppo Orochi, made me the chairman of this place. I need to fight. I need to fight him. Could be my lucky day. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but Pickle is on the loose, and the police are looking for him. Search every corner of the city. That is all.
Yes, sir!
And as leader, I carry the weight of each and every one of them on my back.
Attaboy, come on in, you won't regret it.
Sorry, buddy, not tonight. No, I'm not in a gang or anything, buddy. So just let me have him.
What do you know?
Training's done for the day, isn't it? Tell me, what's the most important thing for a martial artist?
When you were chairman, and someone happened to disagree with you at a meeting of the branch chiefs...
You beginning to get it now, right?
Right!
Come on, Pickle. Let's go.
So this is the caveman.
Mr. Hanayama, I'm Terada, from Shinshinkai. A knife, huh? But you see, the thing is, we're kinda like...
This is puzzling, Pickle thought. But at the same time, I think this man loves me.
Forgive me!
Sorry, old man.
Hey!
We're not done yet.
Now it starts.
He saw something very different through his eyes. In size, he was no bigger than some of the very smallest of them. There was truth in what he said. Whether driven by duty, kindness, or obligation, was nothing compared to this man's.
They've stopped!
Amazing!
Okay, we're good. Sorry, but I had to stop you.
Wow, man. Look at you. You're just...
Regardless of whether its purpose is good or evil, the human heart can't help to Baki's eyes. There was nothing more stunning. Should he kick him? The members of Shinshinkai, all of them fighters themselves.
So I asked Hanayama here to let me know if he caught wind of your whereabouts.
This was like being flirted with by the girl of his dreams. The Hanma blood in his veins erupted.
You want me to follow you? Is that it?
Well, I knock out my dad with a cheap move and rush all the way over here just to find out that... No, I mean, think about it. What is it that we want? To avenge Master Retsu. I'm fine with whoever does it.
Well, that's very generous, but are you sure? Sir, we're the ones who've been disrespected. Not Hanayama.
From all I've heard about this caveman, he's got to be the greatest fighter of all time. Sorry about that. I know we're only supposed to fight if we know we can win. Can I count on each and every one of you to back me up?
You're a bad boy! Don't you go wandering off like that again!
That's funny.
He wants to fight you! That's why he brought you here, obviously!
It's really none of my business. Anyway, if the guy wants to fight you that bad.
No, Hanayama. I caused nothing but trouble.
Goodness.
And all because I was feeling a little bored. Again.
It only took a single blow. I suppose we should get him out of here before he gets eaten.
That punch will knock out any human. And if you do it right...
A bull, huh? Things would be a lot easier if I only had to face a bull. Master Retsu!
Is it true? This rumor I've heard going around? Don't tell me you honestly think that a pupil could get the better of that man.
Well, like you said yourself, we're facing an opponent even the great Sea King Retsu is no match for. Vengeance is just an excuse we use. When someone is that strong, but there's some battles you just have to fight.
How would you like to carry it into its 4001st year? Katsumi, karate is young. It's been here only 500 years. Let me teach you the art.
I appreciate the offer.
Then let me help you. Let's get to that 501st year together. Won't you allow me to be of service?
A revolutionary trail is about to be blazed.
Yep.
He may be my son, but I'm disgusted by his lack of preparation.
Those are the excuses of a loser. That stuff won't cut it in my world. I swear you'll be sorry you did.
Understood.
I bet that's just what he'll say. Great, now I'm too excited to sleep. Could I achieve that? But with his help, I can do it.
And is further accelerated by your knees. Then, by your hips. I saw you use this move once against Hanayama. I have to confess, it's a move I have only practiced when I'm in training. Never in a combat situation. Only one has ever mastered that move. Truly mastered it.
Chloroform. We pumped 140 dozen barrels of it into the ring and knocked him out before he could get away. We must never forget how fortunate we are to have such a miraculous specimen as Pickle.
I'm not sure we should be treating him like a lab specimen.
In all that time, he didn't make a move to leave. He'll never run out of food or companionship. So I'm quite sure.
Ridiculous.
Hey there, Pickle! Don't worry, we'll feed you soon and your friend will be back in a little while. So you...
I'm gonna let loose with everything I've got.
That Mach speed has been surpassed. It usually takes gunpowder or a jet engine to achieve that. The tip of it can reach Mach speed.
That's the sound of supersonic speed.
There it is. Theoretically, if done right, you could break Mach speed by using...
You'd need to bring more joints into play.
Yes, more joints would help. Now we have 27 points of movement, so Mach speed can be achieved. Will this punch be strong enough to penetrate the muscle tissue of that primeval savage?
Unlock its full potential, and you'll get more speed and power.
I know. I also know that if you want to add more weight behind that thrust, you can always use this. The most perfect weapon in the history of karate.
Lethal weapon.
Back in Japan, Dopo discovered a boy in a circus whose skills surpassed even his own.
But when I look at you now, I wonder if at least some of it is true. Well, anyway, you've done it. You've taken the blade-like weapon known as Nukite. Master Kaku! This is Kaio Kaku, the world's reigning master of Kung Fu.
Bam! Describing a move like that as a perfect weapon seems to show a distinct lack of ambition. Tell me, is there anything really perfect in this world? If you want to get maximum acceleration on a move, there's any number of joints you can use. I don't need any 27 joints. All I need are the joints between my fingertips and my shoulder. Forget anatomical structure. I give myself as many joints as I can imagine.
Joints that don't really exist. I can increase. No, that's ridiculous. Am I supposed to believe that the imagination can overcome reality? Yes, that's it. When the leaves it needed to eat in order to survive were too high to reach, they were all created for survival. The body modifications achieved by humans for battle, they're insignificant. Like this.
Your son. Think nothing of it. I find that a bit hard to believe. He's probably already mastered that new punch I just taught him. In fact, by now, he may have done more than just master it.
I need to be loose in every sinew, in every corner of my body, in the same way the fingers are neither clenched nor open at the beginning of life. I'm trembling. I'm just throwing a punch in empty space. You know what, Terada? It's a great feeling when you're able to master something, even if it's just one thing. You could say that. But have I mastered it?
What did you hear? A noise? A voice?
Forget it. It was nothing. Oh, hey.
At this point, the only one who knew who or what Baki's opponent was...
Noble Elder, permit me to fight Pickle.
Are you sure?
And then it was settled. Just like that. Mitsunari Tokugawa had 2 conditions. The only problem I had was with myself. Would I be the one? I sure wasn't expecting to find you here.
Your father told me about this match.
Oh, come on, Mom. What are you talking about? Don't be ridiculous. You will always be my one and only mother. Now I get it. Of course that would be the person my mother would invite.
Invited by a friend to visit his circus, Doppo Orochi was amazed at what he saw there. Then, suddenly and tragically...
How have you been?
Business hasn't been all that good at the circus lately.
This is the same body you gave me.
You have every right.
To have 2 mothers is unusual. To have 2 that are so dear to me is unique.
The straight, mid-level strike. There are 220 branches of Shinshinkai in Tokyo. Even the weakest human voice can become a powerful shockwave when multiplied by 55,000. They knew that their young chairman had now matured...
I know you're in there. Come on out!
The chest, the ribs, the groin.
Right in the bullseye!
He's stronger now. Much stronger.
Our modern physique is no match for his body and its abilities.
It's like getting hit by a truck. I managed to block it, but I still took a lot of damage. It's thanks to all 4 of my parents.
In that distant, far-off land and time, it was only the mightiest of his enemies that he ate. It was the one rule he imposed on himself, and he was proud of it.
Do you see that stance?
Uh-huh. It's exactly like my dad's.
How can he hope to win? Does Katsumi have any chance at all, Master?
This is the moment. Now!
My God!
Pickle, for the first time in his 190 million years of existence...
Even someone like Pickle, if he's hit with a Mach-speed blow, will go down.
He'd knocked Pickle down, something no man had ever achieved. Karate fighter Katsumi Orochi, in the summer of his 21st year. achieves its maximum speed is this. He'd let go of everything. And by doing so...
Good God. What has he done?
Let the spell wear off. I have nothing more to give anyway.
What a remarkable young man. It's a miracle what he's accomplished.
Thank you. Don't be too disappointed, everyone. This man hasn't been knocked out.
It's plain to see that Katsumi's body has suffered grave damage. So then what would his opponent do? He would rest until Katsumi stopped breathing.
When he eats them, he's also bidding them farewell. That's why he weeps. He's acknowledged me as a strong and worthy opponent.
I knew it.
All right, Pickle. I've had enough fun. I'll honor the bargain. Not just my head. All of me.
Order them to put those guns down. Really, noble elder. You have no say in this, and no right to interfere.
Throughout all of history, and across all races, cultures, and creeds, humans display an incredible humanity. Be attacked, fight back, battle, wins, and he held nothing back. He took from those who were far larger. He kicked with small feet, landed blows with small hands. That one's horns, nor that one's stomping power were any more formidable. This man had turned himself into a powerful fighter. Such an achievement must have been a priceless treasure to the man. But it was a treasure. For the first time, Pickle chose to withdraw from the battlefield with an empty stomach.
Where is everybody? When did they leave?
Unable to bear the thought of looking down on their fallen leader from above, Baki was filled with regret. Who would have thought that this spoiled, frivolous man could blossom into such a noble and inspiring leader?
The way you think about it, not underestimating us is the same as underestimating us.
Where is Pickle?
That's him right now. Don't you hear it? The deep wound.
All right. Smells good, at least.
Your Gyokuro tea just doesn't do it for me somehow. I realize this may sound rather strange, considering that you've suffered the loss of your arm.
I won't pretend to be humble. It's true. I can understand a martial artist envy. See King Retsu and see Emperor Kaku. I know now that the breath and spirit of thousands, millions of our forerunners.
But you still didn't win.
Baki, you can say that I didn't have what it takes to score a victory.
Oh, definitely.
When all he was doing was walking along. The cheetah can accelerate from 0 to over 68 miles per hour in 4 seconds, and he can't take a single step. It was a similar thing that was happening here, before their minds could even tell them why.
No, I was just hoping we could have a little talk.
Not me, not Baki, not even your own damn father.
Just tip it back, and sip it slow.
Even a cat...
seen him with my own eyes. How could I forget overdeveloped canines? The way he moves when he fights. Oh, hey, Retsu. That I'm not even close to being the equal of that savage.
But neither one of us gave him enough of a fight to draw out his full potential.
I mean, can you believe this? I'm gonna get to go in the ring and slug it out. Well, now we'll find out, because I'm gonna get to fight him! What needs arranging? I don't want to wait that long.
Looking at you just now, I saw in you your father.
Ready to go a few rounds, caveman?